Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Kartik. I live in South Florida near Fort Lauderdale. Um, I have two small kids, 5 and 2, and I've been practicing Sahaja Yoga meditation for quite some time since I was in my teens. Um, I used to live in India back then. During that time, I was not a seeker per se. I was just asked to go to the meditation center, and I went with my grandmother. But when I moved to America some 20 years back, I slowly and slowly started to realize the importance of being in meditation. Shri Mataji, always says that in silence you grow, and that's how my journey was and is. When I started going to college, when I started my first job, every time every challenge I try to deal with by being in silence. And that's how my journey in meditation, went. Other day only, I had some mistake. I made a mistake and I was feeling guilty about it. And I quickly reminded myself that can I be in silence and see if it helps or not. And for me, that is the one of the most um, amazing thing about this meditation is that just being able to let go, and in that state of silence how things work out, how either your perspective changes, your attitude changes, um, and somehow magically amazingly things work out for the better. And even if not, somehow there's this capacity then to be able to handle things, but that base remains the same, that in silence you grow. In that state, um, you are able to maintain, grow, and the most important thing is the meditation, as Shri Mataji says, and that's what we're here for. So welcome again. The today's process will have a Footsoak session, and then we'll continue meditating afterwards. Um, I think we're all aware, but just if somebody's new or sort of new, foot soak is a water treatment that helps to clear mainly the three lower energy centers and the right channel. Um, uh, the water, in a way, cleanses things. We wash our hands with water. It's so important for us. In the same way, water element, when activated in this meditation, helps to clear our energy centers. And that's the whole purpose of doing this foot soak, especially in the evening. Whatever we have collected during the day, we kind of let go into the water and have a good night's sleep. So yeah. So to begin with, um, we can close our eyes and take few deep breaths. Just center ourselves to bring ourselves to the present moment. And no effort is required. And that's something you will see me repeat multiple times tonight. Is that we want to reach that state effortlessly, because that's what gives us the most joy. So let's just take few deep breaths to relax ourselves. And now we can raise our Kundalini mother and put ourselves in Bandhan. And we do it slowly, consciously, asking our mothering energy to rise up and help us be in this state of meditation. And before putting our feet into the water, just see within us where is our desire. Not the effort, but what are we desiring? Do we want to be in meditation? And with all the experience we have had in this meditation so far, be it 1 month or a decade or more than that, our desire is very important to be there, to express every day that we want to be in meditation. It is not our effort, but just our desire has to be there. So now we can give bandhan to the water in the Footsoak bucket in front of us below. And again, we're just asking the water element to help us clear our subtle system, to help us come into the state of meditation. After the bandhan, we can put our feet into the water. And let's take our attention to the first energy center that is at the base of our spine. And this energy center represents the innocence and the wisdom within us. The innocence is like a child, wisdom of our spirit to know what's good for us, to know what's beneficial for us. And we can simply ask the mothering energy within us. That energy, please awaken the innocence and wisdom within myself. Please forgive me if I've done something wrong, but please awaken the wisdom and innocence within myself. Strengthening the first energy center helps our mothering energy to rise more and more. That is why it is located under our Kundalini mother. It gives support for this energy to rise. Here we can also take the mantra of Sri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And after any affirmation or mantra, we try to see within us how we feel. The energy within us responds in a form of more silence, maybe vibrations or tingling on our hand, something tangible that we can feel. Now let's take the right hand and put it on the left side, second energy center, so lower part of the abdomen on the left side. And this energy center here represents the pure knowledge within us. We can simply ask that Mother, please awaken the pure knowledge, the pure desire within us. And please clear away, remove away all of the imbalances that are here. Energy, please awaken the pure knowledge within myself and remove all of the imbalances that are within my Swadhisthana, the second energy center on the left side. And here we can take the mantra of Sri Nirmal Vidya, which means pure knowledge. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmal Vidya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We can bring the right hand back to the lap. Now let's take the right hand on our forehead, flat across the forehead, and we can bend our head down a little bit, just so the head is resting on our hands. The sixth energy center here gets caught up in our ego and in our conditionings. And also, when we do not forgive someone or some event and keep thinking about it over and over again. So, to help mothering energy rise, the first thing we have to say is that I forgive. Mothering energy, I forgive everyone. Without thinking about any event or person, but for our own sake, for our own benefit, we express from our hearts that I forgive everyone. And also, in addition, please remove all of my ego that make me think a lot. All of that energy that I spend in my ego, instead towards my spirit, towards my ascent, and towards whatever constructive I could do. Please remove that ego. Please grant me humility. Please grant me humility. we can bring down the right hand back to the lap. Let's see if we can take our attention to the Sahasrara, to the seventh energy center. You can put your hand there if it helps. Just try to keep it there for a minute. We can rinse our feet now with the fresh water. And dry them and then put the water foot soak bucket aside. And once we are done, we can close our eyes again. And hopefully by now it's easier to be in meditation, or at least there are few pockets of time when there are no thoughts. And the idea is to now build up and to increase that moment of silence. We can take our right hand on our heart on the left side, and here resides our spirit, which is completely unaware, unattached to what's happening outside, not to our ego, not to our mind, not to our mundane desires, but just to the silence within. And we pray to this energy that please let the spirit within me shine. Let the spirit within me encompasses over my whole being. And here, that again, the desire is very important. Based on our experiences so far, we know that silence helps. The silence takes us that state where we feel complete joy, in balance. So we use that to express that here. Please let the spirit shine within myself. And we can again once again take the right hand at the top of the head and see if the attention can go there effortlessly. Nothing else matters for the next few minutes but the silence. We can bring down the hand and just keep the attention at the top of the head. If we find our attention distracted, we can just say, not this, not this thought, not this thought, and gently ask energy, please let me be in meditation. I really desire to be in meditation. Before we conclude, we can express thanks to this energy within us for helping us reach that state. And please let my next meditation and so on be more impactful, more deepening for me. We can now raise our energy again and put ourselves in bandhan. So, this concludes the guided meditation part. We'll play some music for the next 5 or so minutes for whoever wants to continue meditating. And otherwise, thank you for attending and see you all on Wednesday. And have a good night.